Hey everyone, welcome back to Mastro Stretch and Intuitive Eating. I am Amy. Today we're diving into a topic that is super relevant this time of year, dealing with food guilt during the holidays. We all know how stressful holiday eating can be, right? But I'm here to share some intuitive eating tips to help you enjoy those festive meals without feeling guilty. So let's get into it. First off, let's talk about food guilt. It's something so many of us experience, especially around the holidays when there's all this pressure to eat perfectly. But here's the thing, guilt isn't helpful. It often comes from those annoying diet culture messages that tell us that some foods are good and others are bad. This is why we want to reject the diet mentality. So, tip number one, reject the diet mentality. Seriously, just let it go. It's not serving you. The holidays are not a time for restriction. Instead of thinking about what you can't have, focus on what you can enjoy. So, a quick action step when those diet thoughts creep in, challenge them. Remind yourself that all foods can fit into a healthy lifestyle. Next up, let's talk about honoring your hunger and fullness. Listen to your body. Before heading to a holiday party, make sure you are eating regularly throughout the day. Yes, you heard me right. Eat throughout the day. That way you won't overeat at the holiday party. And during your meals, don't be afraid to check in and ask, am I hungry? Am I full? It's totally okay to pause and take a breath while you're eating. And it's a good thing to start doing all the time. Now, this one is huge. Make peace with food. Give yourself permission to enjoy those holiday treats without feeling guilty about it. When you allow yourself to eat freely, you actually feel like you're in more control as opposed to the opposite. Remember, restricting yourself often leads to that Last Supper mentality where you end up overeating later. So go ahead, enjoy that slice of pie. Another great tip is to really pay attention to how food makes you feel. Eat mindfully, savor each bite, and notice when you start feeling satisfied. It's all about enjoying your food. And if you notice when you're satisfied, you're going to say, hey, I've had enough. I'm good. And speaking of enjoyment, think about the foods that truly satisfy you. Like, what do you really want right now? It could be grandma's famous apple dumplings or that decadent dessert that you just love. Whatever it is, go for it. Feel satisfied, but also be in tune with your body. Let's be real. Holidays can be stressful, no doubt. So it's important to have ways to cope with emotions that don't involve food. So we don't want to catch ourselves emotionally eating. Try some deep breathing, chatting with a friend, or even just take a little walk outside to help with the stress. And don't forget about gentle nutrition. Balance is key. Enjoy those festive treats, but also include some nourishing options that make you feel good about yourself as opposed to feeling guilty. So things that give you energy, protein that keeps you full longer. And remember, one meal or one day of indulgence doesn't define your overall health. And lastly, respect your body. Appreciate all the amazing things it does for you. Your worth isn't tied to what or how much you eat. So this holiday season, give yourself the gift of freedom from food guilt. By using these intuitive eating principles, you can enjoy your meals and truly celebrate without any guilt hanging over your head. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a subscribe. You can click here and subscribe for more tips on living your best life without the stress around food. And that this is really resonating with you, check out my 7-day intuitive eating challenge. You can get free access by clicking the link that just popped up. And I also have a 21-day intuitive eating journey. So if you really want to deep dive into it, go ahead and check that out by clicking this link. Happy holidays, everyone, and enjoy every bite.